Hello again viewers. In my previous video, we discussed about Rahu in various houses. In this video, we'll discuss about Ketu in various houses. Now let us look at the effects of Ketu in various houses. Ketu in the first house. In case Ketu happens to be in the first house, one may have an uneasy mind, one may suffer from fever often, one may suffer from weakness, one may have excessive heats and boils in the body. Ketu in the second house. If Ketu is in the second house, one may be harsh at speech or direct at speech. One may face loss by getting cheated or getting involved in fraud, may incur loans to repay, may become successful in spirituality or mystical arts, may achieve success in medical industry or navigation and research. Ketu in the third house. If Ketu is in the third house, one may be adventurous, strong, fashionable and funky, may have hallucinations or may imagine things and get disturbed. If Ketu is in the fourth house, one may live in a foreign land, may live away from the mother, may find it difficult to acquire properties, will likely have exceptional experiences at an advanced age. Sudden changes and reverses in life may occur. Ketu in the fifth house. Troubles in the stomach, issues related to children or fertility, peculiar experiences emotionally, inclination towards spirituality at an advanced age. Ketu in the sixth house. Again, sixth is an upachaya. One may acquire fame and authority. One may have no enemies. Intuitive and occult powers may be developed by the native. Moral conduct may not be great for a few charts. Interestingly, sixth house rules aristas like enmity, and fame and authority is better achieved when you don't have enemies or opposition. So Ketu, who represents separation, when it's in the house of enemies, you get separation from enemies, which means the enemies would be absent, oppositions would be absent. Therefore, fame and authority here is highly likely. Usually in horoscopes otherwise, we tend to gauge fame and authority by the fifth house or through 10th house because that also represents honors. So, but this type of combination with Ketu also represents the same by having a type of a counter reaction to opposition. Ketu in the 7th house. If Ketu is in the 7th house, the spouse of a native may be temperamental and unpleasant. The native may be passionate, may have many relationships, spouse may be sickly, may have abdominal issues. If Ketu is in the 8th house, the native may gain wealth and live long if aspected by a benefic, may try to loot others' wealth if associated with malefics, native may try to have desire towards other people's spouses, may waste resources unnecessarily, may have disorders related to excretion, may have addictive habit in whatever they do, or may overdo eating, drinking and or working. The first point especially will gain wealth and live long if aspected by a benefic becomes a very strange but very important factor because the 8th house represents impediments and Ketu separates impediments in a person's life in having things easy or little easier. So the obstacles may be fewer if you simply go by this combination. And 8th house also represents a house of sudden gains. Ketu in the 9th house. The native may be a little short tempered, sensitive and upset with little things, fluent or impressive speaker or writer, fond of showing off, especially with pomp and show as they call it, courageous but can be arrogant and proud. Ketu in the 10th house. Clever and witty, bold and courageous, famous and well known, mean, rude, or obnoxious, can be unfair to others, will be religious, spiritual, well read, and may visit many pilgrimages if associated with benefits. So, this comes with both characteristics that are enriching and those characteristics that are considered not very favorable. Like bold and courageous is generally considered by us as a great virtue. However, being mean, rude, or obnoxious is something that others dislike in a person. So, Ketu can bring both if it's in the 10th house. Ketu in 11th house. Habit of saving, amassing, and hoarding, sometimes secretly. This could mostly be about money, but it could be about anything that the native wants to amass. It could be property, it could even be a person with a hobby like coin collecting, collecting stamps, collecting vintage items, depends. But however, saving, amassing, and hoarding, sometimes secretly, there would be these tendencies seen in the native. Windfall gains may occur suddenly through lottery or stocks, may have good and noble qualities, will undertake or participate in charity or philanthropic work, success in ventures. Ketu in the 12th house. If Ketu be in the 12th house, the native may be very restless, likes to travel very often, or may not like to stay in one place for long, may leave the birth country and settle abroad, may lose all the inherited property, will have more friends outside the general status quo social circle of the native. Please like, share, and subscribe to keep receiving quality astrological content. Thank you.